Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to my StarMade series. Now, the last time we left off, I had just started working on this station, pretty much. It was just this central core, which, if you go inside, it is very green. And this is the reactor room. This is going to be the core of the station, and the plan is, let me get into a build block here, so I can zoom out a little bit. The plan is to have these walkways here that are sticking out in 4 directions, and they'll basically be like spokes in a wheel, because I'm trying to figure out how to build a nice sort of circular walkway that loops all the way around. This is as far out as I was going to make this, but really, with the kind of blocks that we have available to us, I might actually have to make this a little longer so it's less severe of a turn. So I haven't quite decided how I'm going to go about doing this. Well, I mean, let's just get going. Well, first things first, I'm going to finish up these walkways that I have work in progress at the moment. I'm going to have to go planet side pretty soon because... oh, shoot, you know what I forgot? I forgot to set the symmetries. I had the game crash on me when I was trying to start recording. I was already building this prior to recording, as you can probably tell, since I have more now than I did before, but that's okay. No, that's the wrong one, that's the wrong one, I take it back. Okay, there we go. Bam, okay. And unfortunately, since this isn't a perfect square, it's not building all 4 sides at once. So that kind of sucks. But it's whatever. I'll make do. Or is it? No, it's not. I'm just hallucinating or something. I don't know. But yeah, so that's working there. Everything looks good. I also kind of want to have that open so you can walk around like that. It needs to happen here. Here I need to have... yeah, that's the correct height. Yes. Yes, okay, so here I need to have these green hole wedge blocks. Now, I don't know if I've talked about this at all before, but if you want to change the orientation of a block, it's actually in the correct orientation right now, but you hold your advanced button. For me, it's control, but I shifted around a bunch of the controls to make it more nice for me. And right here where you see orientation, it gives you a little picture of, from your perspective, what that placement is going to look like. So it's like that right now, which is exactly what that looks like, but if I move over to a different angle and pull that up, it'll have that angle. It's pretty nice placement system. I really like it. But yeah, and oh, that isn't actually right. I'm an idiot. Wait, is it? No, it's not right. I need to flip that around. So to do that, you just hit this, and there we go, that's the correct orientation. That is the one that I want. And again, I'm going to cheat and use these advanced build features to place many blocks down at once with a single click. Bam! And I'm pretty sure that in the server configuration settings, you can increase the maximum number of blocks you can place at a single time. Now, I haven't done that quite yet, but I plan on doing that pretty soon, because it'll really help speed things up. But I'm still trying to get a handle on the more basic features of the game before I get too crazy. And it's telling me that the server can't... okay, there we go. I'm just muttering to myself. I'm in deep in thought. And yeah, that's the orientation that I want. And I click there, and this is actually forming part of the floor of this walkway. See? And then I can come here and I can fill that in like so. And ta-da! That walkway is finished. If this build mode, the symmetry feature really helps increase the speed of your building. And you can only access it if you're in either a ship core or if you're in a stationary structure, a build block, which is what this is here. That's what I'm inside. So yeah, now is the more difficult part, although I'm going to keep thinking about that, and I'm going to place the roof on this. How to actually go about doing this? I'm trying to decide, do I want like a strip of glass on the top? I think that'd be kind of cool, a strip of glass. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I'll do 2 strips. Although, you know what? I'm going to run out of glass. I just ran out of glass. So, that means that I need to go planet side. Where is my shippy? There you are. Ooh, yawning. Okay. Here we go. I'm pretty sure I'm out of money. Yeah, I have 20 credits. But it's whatever. Outpost. Ta-da! Now what I've got to do is just zip down here, and we will hit the ground. Hopefully not too fast, although I have collision damage off. By the way, there's also collision damage that you can enable also in the server settings. Here we go. This is really peppy little ship. It's like all thruster blocks, pretty much. It's pretty awesome, really. Alright, so here we are, back in the base, glass corner. What is actually producing the glass block? Glass hepta. Glass door. I don't want that. I just want glass. Thruster module. Glass. Activate production. I have a bunch of glass there. Cool, cool. So that's cranking out some glass for me. That's the capsule refinery. I'm just getting a bearing for where I have everything now, since it has been a while. I'm actually going to start producing glass here too. Glass. Activate production. Excellent. Now, while I'm here, I mean, I don't really know what I don't need. I just don't. Damage pulse. I'm just going to grab this, all these factory enhancers, this missile tube, this cannon barrel. Any other parts I can get my hands on? Grab some more glass that's being produced. Okay, good enough for me, right? I don't really care too much. Back into the ship. I'm going to head up to... Where's the station? Ah, Caesar salad. There we go. And the station is out that way. It's actually in a different sector from the planet, so sometimes, like here, I'm heading right towards it. Okay, it worked that sound, but sometimes it won't really load properly, and all of a sudden, it'll skip, and it'll be like over there. But you are having this problem. See, I am completely stationary. If you look at my speed on the right, it says 0.0 meters per second. I am stationary. However, there's orbiting in this game. This station, excuse me, is orbiting around the planet. And to fix that, I think I actually need to like come way out here. I don't even know. I don't know. Either way, I'm actually going to head to a shop first. Where's that shop? Come here, shop. That's the closest shop, really? I guess so. Okay, it's whatever. No, it is cool how that station will orbit, however. It's quite nifty. But since, you know, I'm kind of trying to orient 2 different things in 2 different sectors, it can kind of get screwed up. See, right there, the sector just changed. And now, all of a sudden, there's the station. It's kind of confusing. And now, since I'm in this sector, I guess you could say that I'm in orbit. Because if you look at those things now, they're not moving. But if you look toward the planet, you can see the planet slowly spinning around. So it's a little confusing, but that's okay. I'll just pull up to the shop. I've got some things I have to sell. It's decent credits, I guess. How much do those goes for? Base price 500 apiece for the factory enhancers. I didn't need that many. It was kind of an obscene amount. Okay, so now I'm going to go back into the shop. General, hulls. Also, I don't really need the hulls. Basic. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much out anyway. How about glass? Buy amount 200. Sure, we'll buy 200 glass. That works. I really can't wait until the update that will make the single-player world much more alive. There will be more factions, apparently, and these factions will all fight for resources and stuff like that. So basically, it's going to really take the artificial multiplayer experience of all those people in the servers and different factions having faction wars into single player, which I think will be quite awesome, because honestly, I'm more of a single player guy. Well, I shouldn't necessarily say that. I'm more of a PvE kind of guy. I don't really like PvP that much, because these kind of games, it turns into, oh no, you're offline, so somebody's going to come through and just completely destroy your base, and you can't do anything about it because you're not online. I personally don't really just find that not very fun. Although granted, in this game you can use the like the faction module and make it so they can't destroy your things, but hell, they could just come through and blow up the entire planet if they wanted. No one's still protected. They have to find that faction module first. But after they destroy that, I'm pretty sure it's just game over. But yeah, I actually really like the look of this. I really, really do. I just had the idea, maybe I can make this like double decker, like and have another set of walkways extending out, you know, the same orientation this way, like sticking out, and then having a dual, like a, alright, slow down, I can explain this, like having this sticking out here, maybe extending this up a little bit, and having another set of these spokes coming out, and having 2 rings around it to connect everything together, and even like maybe some elevator tubes or something there. I think that'd be pretty freaking sweet. This is quite the ambitious project I have, since this is the biggest thing I have built so far in StarMade. I have 21 hours, but most of that has been mining. I just need to get my friends on to come help me. It'll be okay. But, yeah, since I really do... Oh, excuse me, I can't pause the recording. Okay, and this looks too wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Holy crap, that is way too wide. How did that happen? When I was up here looking at it before, it looked so much wider. Could that work? I mean, these 2 larger entrances, these 2 walkways, are not corresponding with the actual entrances to the reactor room. You know what? Screw it. I'll make it work. Because then I can have a docking area, perhaps out here on either side. I'll come up with something, but I don't feel like redoing all of that. It doesn't look too terrible. What looks terrible is this. This looks terrible. I was going to fix that in a bit. I'm just trying to get the basic framework laid out. But here we go. Yeah, that should be X. Yes, that's X. I just want to know how that happened. How many blocks wide is that glass? That's 3. Screw it. I'll do 1 more layer of this green hole. And then I will fill it in with the glass, and it's going to be great. Bam, bam. I really love the build system in StarMade. It's so intuitive, so great. And just like that, we have that done. It'll really help make it feel more open. That's what I'm going for with this station. I mean, we were figuring off camera that since it's so close to the shop, then if any pirates do come this way, they'd be so close to that shop that I'm guessing that the trading guild would just come intervene anyway. Although I do have a fair number of armor blocks that I am considering to layer the outside of this with. Should the need arise, or should we feel that we should? I don't know. We'll just have to see what the future brings. But yeah. I know how to make curved... I'm just all over the place. I know how to make curved surfaces from Space Engineers, because these 4 things are the 4 main shapes in Space Engineers. They call it different. This was the corner block, and this was the inverse corner. But it's the same thing. What do I have in the way of that? Alright, so I've got the inverse corner glass and the... what is that? that a corner? Split all up. Yeah, it's a corner. That's not what I want. It's definitely not what I want. But I could totally smooth out these corners, and then it would give it more of a rounded feel. And actually, how far into this can I dig? Not very. But I can still totally make this more rounded. Pretty easily. Like this. Oh, that was it right there. Like that. There, and there, and there. How does that look? I'm not really sure how that looks. Oh, that actually worked in all four corners. Cool. Well, it looks a little less boxy now, but it's just a flat corner, and I don't know how I feel about that. But either way, I'm going to be done with that part for now. I'm just going to have to brainstorm on how to create this part here, the walkway, the circular walkway. Because I don't know if I can make it, because I have to get from here to there. That's a pretty tight movement. And really, the ratio won't change the further out I go. Because they'll all go out the same amount. I'm just having these thoughts. I'm thinking out loud. The ratio will be the same. So really, building these out longer. No, that would work because it's the Pythagorean's theorem. Giving me more space across. Okay. So that should work. I might extend this out a little bit more on all four sides. It would kind of lessen the angle that I would need, and thus making me more capable of producing that more nice, gentle turn rather than just jagged lines that look ugly. So, yeah, I like how these walkways turned out, like the walkway themselves. I can decorate this pretty easily, and it'll look pretty great. Actually, let's get out and walk around, shall we? Or fly around, since I don't think I have gravity blocks here. Or do we? I thought we did. Whatever. Anyway, no, I can totally picture this. Is there glass there? Yeah, you can't even really see it. That is awesome. That is really awesome. But yeah, that's going to be just about it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. If you guys have any suggestions that I can do to help, or if you're even interested in helping building this, just let me know. But yeah, until next time, this is Ryan from Stromboli Games, signing off.